Coming up in a new edition of the Little Rickert Show, we got high school hoops to talk about. We also have college hoop. And we also have some PRA team wrestling. We'll discuss the outcome of the weekend of the team tournament and a couple other items. And now the host of the show, yours truly, Little Rickert. Good evening. My name is Lowell Rickert, and welcome to a new edition of the Lowell Rickert Show. I planned on having a video out last night. Try to see if I could get some information on one of the districts for the playoffs. Was unavailable, so I was able to check that today, and nothing changed from over the weekend. So I have in my hand the brackets for the upcoming District 3 boys and girls basketball tournament. I believe, let's see here, they all start next week, except for your AAA and Quad A. They start with the play-in. There's a couple play-in games in each. They start Friday night on Valentine's Day. So, without further ado, we're gonna get right to the announcement of the brackets. We will have college hoops to talk about. The top 25s out, and I'll go over all the key matchups coming up this week. There are tons of them. Duke NC is one of them. And there's a couple items that happened over the weekend. We'll just talk about that. So let's get right on to it. We're going to start with boys Class A, since a lot of teams around here are Class A, District 3. Of note, as you all know, the battle for the last playoff spot between Conestoga Christian and Millersburg, that came down to .0000362 point, and Millersburg didn't get in. They played Pine Grove Friday night, blew them out. I thought that wouldn't put them over, getting the power points from playing a AA opponent. Not the case. They did not get in. So here you go with boys Class A. Number 1 seed will be Lebanon Catholic. They get a bye. The following teams will have a bye in the first round. It'll be Lebanon Catholic, the 1 seed, the 4 seed, New Hope Academy, Mount Calvary, the 2 seed, and Greenwood is the 3 seed. I don't have records. When we get to next week, I'll put their official record entering that tournament. So February 18th be next Tuesday night at Harrisburg Academy, 7 o'clock. It'll be number 8 seed Harrisburg Academy hosting number 9 seed Covenant Christian. Winner of that will travel to Lebanon Catholic and play on the 21st. Next matchup, number 5 seed West Shore Christian, which is formerly Bible Baptist. They will host the 12 seed Conestoga Christian. The winner of that game will play at New Hope Academy. The next game, the 7 seed Antietam, they will host the 10 seed Lidditz Christian. Winner of that will play at Mount Calvary, the 2 seed. And finally, in Class A, the 6 seed Lancaster County Christian, they will host the number 11 seed Harrisburg Christian. All those games are at 7 o'clock. And the winner of that game will travel to Millerstown and play 3 seed Greenwood. Boys District 11 Class A. The last rating, I just checked that rating tonight. Tri-Valley is 9-12. They are sitting in the 7 seed, but they're not in. There's eight teams listed. Seven of the 8, which are indicated in green, have qualified. So I would imagine Tri-Valley will get in. They're going to take 8 in Class A. In AA, District 11, Williams Valley, they're sitting at 4th. And they're sitting 4th, and they're taking 5 from there. So that's it with that. Boys Double A. Next Wednesday night. Well, first we're gonna have the teams with the. There are two teams with the bye. The number 1 seed will be Hanover. And number 2 seeds Columbia. They will have a bye and they will play on February 22nd. So next Wednesday night, the winner of this matchup will play at Hanover. The 8 seed Upper Dauphin, they will host the number 9 seed Halifax. And that game is at 7:30 at Upper Dauphin. That's a special time. All the rest of these play-in games are at 7 o'clock. So that's a special time next week at Upper Dauphin, 7:30. The winner of this next game will travel to Columbia. The 7 seed York Catholic, they will host number 10 seed Biglerville. Now, there's 2 other matchups that are etched in stone for the 22nd, and that's the 4 seed Lone Catholic. They will host 5 seed Tulpahawken, and 3 seed Camp Hill will host number 6 seed Trinity. All the games on the 22nd will be at 2 o'clock. So the Upper Dauphin Halifax winner will travel to Hanover, and the York Catholic and Biglerville winner will travel to Columbia on the 22nd. Boys AAA. There are 2 play-in games for this, and these games are on Friday night. The 16 seed Northeastern will host 17 seed Wyomissing, and the 15 seed Milton Hershey, they will host 18 seed East Penn. Those games are at 7. So then on the 18th, which would be a Tuesday night, McDevitt, number 1 seed. They are also rated in the state. They are number 9 or 10. Well, I'll give you those later. They will host the winner of that Northeastern Wyomissing game. 8 seed Lancaster Mennonite will host number 9 Steel High. 4 seed Berks Catholic will host 13 seed Gettysburg. 5 seed Susquehanna Township will host the 12 seed Northern Lebanon. The 2 seed West York, they will host either Milton Hershey or East Pennsboro, the winner of that play-in game. The 7 seed Manheim Central will host 10 seed Conrad Weiser. 3 seed Bowling Springs, they will host 14 seed York Suburban. And the number 6 seed Bermudian Springs, they will host 11 seed Lancaster Catholic. Now we go to boys Quad A. There are 4 play-in games this Friday night. 16 seed CD East will host 17 seed Lower Dauphin. 13 seed Mechanicsburg will host 20th seed Cedar Cliff. 15 seed Lebanon will host 18 seed Waynesboro, and 14 seed Manheim Township will host 19 seed Exeter. And those games are at 7 o'clock. Then, on the 19th, which will be next Wednesday night, Wilson, the number 1 seed, they will host the winner of the CD East Lower Dauphin game. 8 seed York, they will host number 9 seed Lancaster McCaskey. The 4 seed Reading, they will host either Mechanicsburg or Cedar Cliff. 5 seed Harrisburg will host the 12 seed Hershey. 2 seed Central York will host the winner of Lebanon or Waynesboro. 7 seed Carlisle will host the 10 seed Red Lion. 3 seed Cedar Crest will host either Manheim Township or Exeter. And Cumberland Valley, the 6 seed, will host 11 seed Hempfield. So those are your boys brackets. We're going to take a little time out here. And when we come back, we'll go over the girls. The matchups and the brackets are set up for the girls, and we'll go over that next. This is the Lowell Rickert Show and the Lowell Rickert Network. We'll be right back after this timeout.